the sense that Gruden does not like young quarterbacks. He only wants to work with veterans. Is that fallacious? Is that accurate? What would you describe
that is a moniker that John actually hates. He really hates that. What John likes is quarterbacks that grow and listen and do what they're supposed to and play the position at a high level. And a guy that doesn't mind being pushed. And a lot of young quarterbacks, you kind of have to use kid gloves a little bit to kind of help them grow.
Right.
John doesn't own kid gloves. He doesn't even know what those things are. John, when you walk in the door, you are going to get pushed. And John wants to push you and push you and push you. And you engage with that and you accept that and
right.
you take the challenge on that. Because people said that, but then I think he started Gradkowski young at Tampa. Mm-hmm. He was kind of a guy. He was a tough guy. He was a smart guy. John could push him hard and he would respond and play well. So that moniker that John's been labeled with, I know he hates it and I know why. Because he just says, I want whoever's going to play this game at a high level, that's who I want.
Okay, so let's say he does choose Murray or Haskins. They'd have to play him now because if he is talking about finishing up Oakland and starting off well in Vegas, they're not going to just throw a rookie out there and hope that he's Pat Mahomes after a year of seasoning on the sideline, right? I mean, they're going to have to get him up to speed and get him going with Mr. Big Chest and figuring out how it's going to work when
Which
it's
I
all
love
said
that
and
you
done.
say that, by the way.
By the way, that's the only way to refer to him is Mr. Big Chest. That's what he said to call him. So I do what Antonio Brown says. And if you're out there on Instagram Live, what's up, AB? So what do you think if they do something like that?
So here's the most interesting thing to me. Different than the Arizona situation where you'll be drafting a quarterback that's so vastly different from the one that you have. They're so night and day. If you took one of those two quarterbacks, you're talking about guys that have been efficient in the pocket who can, not everybody can run like Kyler Murray, but I think Haskins has been mislabeled as a statue. This guy moves just well enough to in the pocket, much like a Derek Carr. So these two guys, if you took one of these two guys and you kept Derek Carr, there's a chance Derek Carr could still be the starter as you train and groom another young man, much like Patrick Mahomes, much like they did in Green Bay, much like he's done around the league. So it wouldn't have to play two completely different offenses. Derek Carr can go there and play great with one of these guys learning behind him.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.